What you normally do when you cannot solve a problem? Have you ever think about it? Well, many people, when they cannot solve a problem, they tend to ruminate a lot. The problem here in ruminating is that when, depending on what you are ruminating, the ruminations creates thoughts, and the thought creates emotions, and the emotions will interfere in the way you also behave. So, I have one technique which is based on the cognitive behavior therapy, which is very interesting technique to learn how to accept things that you cannot change in your life. This technique is called unwell technique. Basically, for example, you take the problem, like for example, I used to have problem with some friends because I used to think, oh, I am so kind with this person. I would like that this person would be would give me some attention, would give me with the answer, the telephone, some message that I used to say, to send to this person, and they used to ignore me. So this kind of behavior was making me very upset. And then I used to be all the time mourning and ruminating. So since I understand that I cannot change the person's behavior, it was like a relief for me. So basically in therapy sessions, I learned this technique, which is the Orwell technique. You learn, you identify what is the problem that you are triggering all these negative thought in yourself. Then you start to accept. You start to accept that you cannot change the person's thought. You cannot change the way the perception that the person has from you. So you basically take your attention to accept and then put all these attentions, all this energy in something that would give pleasure to you. Like for example, I'm sure you would have another friend who calls you, who respects you, who is kind to you. So instead of thinking someone who is not kind to you, you put your energy to think about this person who calls you, who respects you, who answers you, who likes to be with you, who shows love to you. So basically this technique is fantastic, which is called the Unwell technique. This is a very scientific proved technique, and then I started to use it with all my patients, and then obviously it's been used in me with my therapist, and then now I feel like a freedom because I started to understand that sometimes we cannot change the way people think, the way people see ourselves, but we can take our energy to put in something which is available, which is full of love for us. So I hope you like this technique and also use this technique, which is fantastic. And then don't forget to subscribe in my YouTube channel. I'm going to be here bringing a lot of content about mental health for you. And then see you at the next chapters. Thank you so much.